It's Positively Muskegon. Andy O'Reilly today back at Gracie's Bookstore. We are down in Lakeside, and that is where Enrique Gutierrez.
Yep.
I did it. Hey, look at me. That's where you live down here, and you run a company called Dynasty Painting and Power Washing. How long have you been around?
I just went into business last summer.
So, what drove you to your own business? Because I got a little of that going on too,
Right.
I
worked for a painting company for about almost 5 years.
Did you?
And it got to a point to where the relationship, between the owner and I could kind of just, it wasn't right. And,
it happens,
and I was actually scared to go out on my own, but certain things happened within that company to kind of pushed me out to go on my own. And,
hey, dude.
Right, and when I did it, I just hit it full force, and it was the best decision I ever made.
Talk about, before you came in, and I was talking to the owner of Gracie's here a little bit. We were talking about that leap of faith.
Right.
That moment where you say, you know what, I'm just going to do this for me from now on.
Right.
Was it really hard? Were you scared?
Yes, I was.
Yeah?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. But yeah, it was kind of. Even at that time, it was like a '99 Mustang.
Yeah.
Okay? And I had no truck. I didn't have any tools really. And so
5.0.
Yeah, 5.0.
Nice.
It was nice.
If you're gonna have a Mustang, you better have a Mustang.
Right. But it was definitely scary.
Yeah.
But finally, I got to the point where I was just like, you know what? It's either I'm gonna do it or I'm not.
Yeah.
And I just went and did it.
Hit the hammer.
Yep.
Wife and kids supportive.
Yep.
Nervous.
Yep.
How did that work?
They were nervous.
Yeah.
Supportive though.
Yeah.
My wife was actually telling me for a while, like, hey, you need to go out on your own.
Yeah.
And
it's nice when you got that behind you, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. That voice that always says you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
No, she's always supported me, so
Yeah.
I'm blessed to have her.
You're lucky, man. So what do you do? Interior, exterior? How does it? All of it?
I do interior, exterior, residential, and commercial.
Do you?
I do deck staining as well, and pretty much, whether the job be huge or small, I'm willing to tackle it.
Isn't that the way to do it?
Right.
There's so many people out there that are all looking for the next big, huge fish.
Right.
They won't take they won't do what it takes to get along to make it succeed, and then they sit there and they're like wondering why can't I get anything going on? Well,
right.
Go after the little stuff for a while.
Well, it's funny you say that because I totally agree with that, and I've had quite amount of customers actually contact me and they're like, I don't know if you'll do this because it's kind of small and it might be, let's just say, some other couple of pieces of trim in their kitchen or whatever. And I'm like, let's do it.
And you're on the phone going, I got kids that want
Right,
cereal.
right,
I'll be there.
Right.
That's how that
they
works.
need milk too.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm on it.
So it's just a little over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Your first year, did you find some success in?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, I actually, once I started, it was in mid-June last year. And by September, I was going so fast, and I didn't expect the type of business I was going to get.
Yeah.
And once I actually kind of slowed down, I actually started doing the numbers, and I'm like, whoa.
I know, right?
Where'd
all this come from?
Right, but then even at that point, where's it at?
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah. You
I
reinvest.
Yeah, and I've spent a lot, reinvesting in myself and business cards and the brand and T-shirts.
Dude, I started this thing off. Everybody was sitting around the GoPro.
Right.
A camera that big and rolling like that, looking into it. So
Yeah.
I know right where you're coming from.
Right.
One of the things that you've got going on here, though, is a little bit of a give back. And that's the reason we kind of wanted to get together and talk about this. Where'd the idea, because this is a big give back.
Right.
To paint somebody's entire house. Where'd the idea come from?
Actually, the desire to do it actually came about, not necessarily painting someone's home, but the desire to truly give back to the community came about, I would say, back in 2010. In 2010, I was part of this hip hop group, APOC,
okay.
and we accomplished a lot of things, and we were on radio. We had #1 singles, and we did big shows at Fifth Third Ballpark.
Sweet.
Met a lot of people, and one thing that we always, for me, I always wanted to get to a point, in the industry, music industry, to where I was financially capable of course, taking care of my family.
Sure.
But of course, giving back to the kids and to the people that I grew up with. My past was real rocky. So,
yeah, well.
Being in the street and seeing all this stuff, the drug addicts, and everything that's incorporated in the street, that's where the desire came from. So I finally left that stuff alone, and then I started, doing painting and whatever. But then it wasn't until recently my wife actually, she said, you know what? She said, you know what would be a really good idea is if, you know, we were able to do someone's home, you know, like give them a really good discount or whatever. And we started rolling from there. And then right when I got done going into the winter season, I was like, you know what, as soon as spring, I know it's going to be a great year.
Yep.
I want to be able to do this. So finally I just sat down like, you know, the other Sunday and I just said, you know what, this is it.
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do. And everybody that I talked to about it, you know, they're like,
what?
For free?
You know, I know, right?
You know, but it's not even. I've done that to my customers that I've already had past customers. You know, I understand. You're in a business to make money.
Yep.
I get that, but you know, I have a strong relationship with the Lord, with God, and that love and that peace that He's given me has truly made me understand what I'm here for, and it's not just to make money. So I have no problem. You know, I got customers that are single mothers. You know, that have 3 or 4 kids and. I see that and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this, but I'm also going to take care of this for you.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're supposed to do. So.
Kind of had that feeling before we even sat down. Right. That was what you were up to, and I love that, man.
Right.
Talk about now. There's a couple of prerequisites, a couple of things that you're asking for. A necessity. People need to have this done, not just want it done.
Right.
You know, you can't be just sitting there going, God, I wish my house was painted, and then send in a story. So you're looking for a need that needs to be met. Tell me a little bit about the way you're going through all this.
Basically, what it is I'm just looking for people to you know, the videos on Facebook,
yep.
and for them to go ahead and contact me, whether it be through Facebook or whatever, text me or call me. And what it is just that need. Like you said, you know, not just to, hey, I want it done. The stories that I've gotten already, the response, crazy.
I can't do it.
You know, and
I've been part of these things in the past with, you know, giveaways and radio and things like that. I can't even read them.
Right.
You want to take care of everyone.
Yeah, and that's how, like, the first day that it just rolled out, I mean, it was just back to back, and there's some sad stories, and people keep asking me. A guy I know, Mike Carlson. He's a painter too. He's a good painter.
Mike, plug for you.
Mike Carlson. I was speaking with him yesterday, and he goes, Rick, you know, that is so awesome, man. He was like, I want to be a part of it. When you do this,
yep.
I'll come on and I'll help you, you know, and you don't have to pay me. He's totally down for it.
Nice.
But when we were talking, he says, how are you going to pick? And I said, you know, it's complex, but it's simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's complex because you have so many people, you know, giving you these, you know, these stories or whatever. But me personally, I'm gonna pray about it and, you know, ask the Lord to put it in my heart who deserves it.
Who gets it?
And I can't go wrong that way.
Got that right.
So,
this goes on till when? When can people sign up till?
All the way up until July.
Okay.
All the way until July, and that's when I'm gonna make my my decision. And then, you know, from there, you know, I'm trying to even go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could, you know, kind of touch base on the, I don't know if you caught that. I'm pretty sure you did the anybody that shares the video.
Yeah.
Did you say that? Anybody that shares the video on Facebook, they have to tag me in it.
Right, but you can give them a little discount.
30%.
That's a good discount.
And even my wife is like,
huh?
30%.
30%? That's my trip to Florida, right?
Because I just got married.
Did you?
I just got married, and we're planning on going to Hawaii, and she's like, you know, but she's all for it. You know, she's totally all for it. It's a great thing. I feel really good about it, and it's not. I mean, of course, my company's going to get some publicity or whatever.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, but
you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
not at all.
No. And
fair trade, if you ask me.
Right, and that's. I mean, it's going to be so awesome to help, and I'm praying that, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to grow into like an annual thing, and to not beyond an annual thing that maybe in a couple of years I'll be able to take care of 2 or 3 customers. You know, and grow and grow and grow, and get the community involved in. I'd love to get my son's football team, plays for Oakview.
Yep.
Have some of them guys come out and you know, help me out and get them involved. Another thing that my wife had brought up, and she's like, you know, put them to work. You know, so
teach them young.
Yeah, you know, because they already work with me. I got
sure.
older sons, and they hate it.
Well, yeah.
But
what kid doesn't?
Right.
This is incredible. We're going to put all your links on here on Positively Muskegon. You've got till the end of July to get your and share that video too, and take advantage of the 30% off. I mean, what more can you ask for from a guy who's really trying to do something good in the community? He's helping kids, offering you a discount. This is the kind of thing that Muskegon needs to get everything turned in the right direction. And I'm telling you what, man, when you get them picked and you get the house, give us a call.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
come back and we'll show off the house and that video you're gonna do
Yep.
while you're painting it. Let's get a little snippet of that and let's show the final product when it's all said and done too.
Sounds good to me.
Enrique Gutierrez. It is so good to see you. Dynasty Painting. You'll find all the information right here on Positively Muskegon. Good luck this summer, man.
Thank you.